In the two previous episodes, we have discussed about how safe Zanzibar is, the dress code in Stone Town, and top places that you should definitely visit in Zanzibar. Now, in this video, it's time to talk about the transportation, its prices, and the roads of the island. Let's come now to our fourth question. Is it fourth? Yes. And maybe also some other side little information. How is the transportation in Zanzibar? What did you find the best about the transportation?
The buses, the local buses,
The
which are
dallas.
called dalla here, they're pretty cheap. Cheap. Affordable is not even scratching.
Like very cheap.
Yeah.
You pay maybe for like a 50 kilometers ride. For one person you pay
Like what,
$1, maybe even less than $1. But let's make sure it's $1 to $1.50 for one person.
But obviously these buses stop a lot, I would say.
To pick up people from the street.
To pick up other people, of course. That is the best transportation for long distances. Like he said, like 50 kilometers. You don't want to sit
If you're on a budget, definitely.
Yeah, if you want, you can take a taxi, which might cost you 10 times as much, if
Yes.
not 20 times.
Maybe even 20 times or 30 times more. Depends now, yes.
We had the tuk-tuk, or I don't know what they call it here.
We just took it once. I think tuk-tuk too, yeah. Everybody knows what tuk-tuk is anyway. Yeah, we just had once a tuk-tuk, and we had a couple of times the
Boda,
which is, yeah, motorbike guys. And it's also pretty cheap, I would say. And with the motorbikes, basically you can it's either take longer distances, but not very long. Let's say 10 kilometers or 5 kilometers would still be within their range. You might pay a bit more than with a car, but
You're more flexible.
you are more flexible. Exactly, they can reach every little path. It's good also for like short distances, like let's say 10 minutes away. If you don't want to walk, you just take a motorbike, and you find them also pretty much everywhere, cruising around. In Nungwi, which is a very popular region for tourists, you should really check that one out. You find them everywhere. Yeah. Keep your hands off taxi. Even if you have enough money, try to see the local way of transportation. It's pretty fun, and
it's decent.
It is decent too, yeah. So you save a lot of money. Some lady told me, for example, from Stone Town to Nungwi, you would have to pay like $40 to reach. I'm like, really? Whoa! And I found out that I just had to pay $1 or $2 for one person.
With the dalla, which is the
exactly.
bus.
Let's say $2, yes, with dalla. Let's say with a bus, with a dalla is going to take maybe like 1 hour and 15 minutes the ride to, let's say, from Paje to Stone Town, or from Stone Town to Nungwi it's 1.5 hours, or 1 hour 45, and with a taxi it might be just 1 hour. Who cares? I mean, come on, you know, you are in a holiday.
You're on holiday, you have so much
You have
time.
so much time. Our last question, maybe, is how is the infrastructure in Stone Town, Nungwi, all over Zanzibar? Well, what I can tell you is that roads are mostly very good. They have maybe some regions, which is of course the more rural areas, have a bit of potholes, or not.
Nungwi, for example.
Nungwi, which is not really straight first, right? The roads, the national roads. But once you start leaving the national road, which connects, of course, every village, every city, and you take now the rural roads to enter the villages, well, they are extremely bad. At least in Nungwi, that was extremely bad. I also have many episodes from Zanzibar, from our adventure trip here. I can tell you that the roads were really bad in Nungwi. Like, they were like on the moon. You want the best example? Take the moon as an example. So when you exit the national road and you go to Nungwi, the city, the village, then you are going to encounter the worst roads I think you've ever seen. And to navigate through the potholes that are maybe sometimes like 1 foot deep or 2 feet deep, you might need definitely to have some skills with a car, with a motorbike.
Paje was very sandy.
Paje is sandy, yes, exactly, and you don't really have potholes there. Everything is just as if you are on the beach. Even in the village, it's as if you are on the beach. But guys, if you want to know more about Zanzibar, click on my vlogs. I maybe have left you already throughout this video. Maybe many links that you can click on, see what we have been up to this whole 1 month in Zanzibar. I appreciate your support, respect to you guys and to everyone else watching these vlogs. Our time has come to go back home now. We have to wait for the last couple of hours to fly away from here to Dar es Salaam, and from there to Amsterdam, and from there to Frankfurt, for those who may concern what our flight route is. So thanks a lot for your support once again. Stay tuned, see you in the next one. Bye. Today it's going to be my last day / our last day in Zanzibar. Luggage is now downstairs. Now we go outside. Zanzibar Coffee House. Let's get in. Last breakfast in Zanzibar. We are now in the airport. Typical. I wouldn't expect nothing else. It would have been a wonder. First, yeah, this. Oh boy, once again, let's go. So we are going to have a small delay. Water is dripping down with ice.